Welcome everyone, this is Lotus Bell Wellness Yoga, and this practice is perfect when you want to just jump out of bed, do a quick 10-minute yoga flow, or if you want to do it on a hike, no yoga mat required. Let's begin standing with our feet hips width distance apart in Tadasana, mountain pose. Pray your hands at your heart center, setting an intention for this class. And not thinking too hard on this, what is the first intuitive thought that comes to your mind? And when you're ready, you're releasing your palms at your sides, facing forward, standing nice and tall, crown reaching up toward the sky, allowing your lungs to have space for your deep belly breaths. Grounding down through your feet, let's add movement here. Bend your knees, sweep your arms out and up. And with your feet grounded, lifting up and out of your waist. Exhaling your hands to heart center. Again, on your in breath, sweeping your arms out and up, finding length. Breathing out, hands to heart center. And sweeping up one more time on your in breath, but this time interlacing your fingers at the top, all but your index finger. Pointing up further again to find length and then stretching towards your left. Nice deep breath into that opening sensation on your right side. Come back to center, point a little bit further up into the sky before you stretch over to the opposite side. And I'm acting as a mirror for you, so this would be your right side. Back to center, sending energy up through those fingertips and then opening up into cactus arms. Hands reaching back up, maybe coming onto your toes, hinging from your hips into forward fold. Allowing your head and shoulders to hang nice and heavy, surrender to this fold. Maybe looking left and right to settle deeper into it. Your knees as bent as you'd like. On your next breath, hands onto shins for a half lift. Exhale, lead with your heart deeper into your fold. Making your way back up, reaching up nice and tall, and then with a long spine, hinge back down into your fold. You can hook onto your elbows, swaying side to side to deepen this stretch. Or you can come into a half lift to fall back deeper into it, maybe grabbing onto opposite elbows. And in whichever way you're surrendering to this stretch, remind yourself to drop back into that steady breath flow. Rising back up in a wider stance, going into twists. One breath, one movement as you twist from one side to the other. As you are twisting, the position of your arms are getting higher and higher. At your waist, then your chest, at your shoulders, your neck space. And then slowly your arms are waterfalling down as you slow down from this twist. And twisting postures are just so detoxifying. They massage the organs at your sides. And now coming into Utkatasana chair pose. Sitting back as if you're sitting into a chair, but keeping your knees just above your ankles, not going past your ankles here. With your gaze about a foot in front of you, sweep your arms out and up at about a 45-degree angle. Keep your tailbone tucked in and move your weight towards your heels. And breathe. As you breathe out, hands to heart center, lean forward and twist to your left. In yogi's choice to keep your hands moving towards your heart center or open your arms out into a flyaway. Deep breath in, staying lifted through your left hand. Exhale, hands to heart center as you twist to your right. With your gaze over your right shoulder, you can stay here or open your arms out. And staying mindful of keeping your knees aligned here, your left knee may move forward just a bit. And if it's in your practice, maybe adding a bind in these twists. And wherever you are here on your next breath, come back to center, reach your arms up further, releasing back down into your fold. You can grab behind your legs here if you'd like, just to release any tension behind your legs. And yes, we're coming right back up into that chair pose on your next breath. But you've got this. Immediately, we're going to step our right foot back into a high lunge, staying onto the ball of our right foot. Staying onto our back toes, arrow straight arms, pinkies facing forward, palms facing in. Next breath, reach up to find more length, maybe look back, and then spinning your back foot into Warrior 1, exhale into Warrior 2 immediately. You can check back to make sure your arms are aligned here, and the front heel of your foot should be aligned with the back arch of your foot. Nice strong arms, but shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Leaning forward, flip your palm, float your left hand up, right hand can hang down. Keeping your gaze up towards your left hand as you reverse your warrior here. For a deeper stretch, bend deeper into that front knee. Exhale your way back into warrior 2. Inhale, sweep your hands up into warrior 1 and then high lunge. As you breathe in, step your right foot forward back into your chair pose. Staying here for another breath before you exhale into your forward fold. Deep belly breaths to really relax into the stretch. You deserve this rest. Always taking these moments to remember your breath. And interlacing our fingers at our lower back before lifting them up. Nice shoulder opener here. Great way to reverse our arms from our warrior postures. And then releasing back down before you sweep back up into your chair pose. This time stepping our left foot back into our high lunge. Lengthening up before you exhale into your warrior 1 and open up into your warrior 2. One breath, one movement always. Keeping your belly, keeping your core nice and active here so you're not leaning forward. And then feel your front knee moving toward the pinky toe side of your front foot. It's such a slight adjustment, but you will truly feel a big difference there. On your next inhale, leaning forward to reverse your warrior on your right side. Your left hand can hook onto your right hip, or you can just let it hang. All of our constitutions are different. Always listen to what your body is speaking to you. Deepening that stretch if you'd like on your next breath before exhaling into your warrior 2. Mindfully making your way back into your warrior 1 and then your high lunge on your own breath. Stepping forward into Utkatasana, chair pose for a moment before you exhale, releasing down. Bringing your awareness back into your breath, steadying out that breath cycle. When you're ready, interlacing your fingers at your lower back before lifting up, keeping your elbows nice and soft here. Head and shoulders relaxed. Releasing the tension behind your legs here in this full body stretch. Releasing your hands down onto your shins, come up for a half lift to reset your spine, and then fall deeper into that fold. Allow yourself a moment of stillness. On your next inhale, slowly rising up, standing nice and tall, maybe coming onto your toes. Exhale, hands to heart center. Rooting both feet down into the earth, standing nice and tall in your mountain pose. From here, we're going to find Vrikshasana tree pose, so rooting down through that right foot, sole of your left foot either below or above your knee. Keep your gaze forward, a steady breath, and a strong core to help you with your balance. And adding our arms here on your next inhale, sweeping them out and up, first meeting at the top and then opening up like branches of a tree. Staying grounded through that right foot, focusing on your breath. And hey, if you fall out, no worries, just shake it off, smile, get right back in. Exhaling, hands to center, and just kicking your feet out to release any tension. And as always, we're going to do the same on the other side here. And again, I'm acting as a mirror to you here, so once you get your core nice and activated, start to root down through that left foot and bringing your right foot either below or above your knee. Or if you're feeling less adventurous here, you can hinge your heel onto your ankle. This is your own personal practice, so as long as it suits you, it's the right way. Strong gaze forward, adding arms here. First palms meeting at the top and then opening out into that tree. Smooth out your inhales, equal out your exhales. Finding your center and shaking off any tension in your legs. Moving into a small back bend here. First bringing your hands to your waist and then moving them to your lower back, fingertips pointed down. And with your elbows hugging in behind you, take a nice deep breath in as you lift up through your heart space. Maybe looking back if it's okay on your neck. And as you are breathing here, you can affirm what you'd like to receive today through your heart space. Today, I openly, lovingly, and infinitely receive high vibrational abundance, love, trust, faith. Affirm what your heart wants to receive. Find your way back to center, and we're going to make our way back into our forward fold, our last fold of this class. Really enjoy and be fully present in this stretch. And you can stay here, or if it's in your practice, you can heel toe your feet out and sit into your sacred seat, into Malasana garland pose with your hands at your heart center. Rocking side to side to open up your hips. You can bring your right hand center, left hand up. And you can either find a bind or keep your left hand reaching up as you send your gaze up toward it. Quieting down as we reach towards the end of our practice. Maybe finding a bind here with your right arm around your right leg, reaching towards your left hand. Hands at our hearts, and then bringing our left hand towards center, right hand reaching up, gazing up towards it, or finding that bind. And staying mindful of your knees here. One may be going in front of the other if your right hand is reaching up or going into a bind. Keeping a nice length in your neck here to protect it. When you're ready, finding your center, and yogi's choice here, you can either stay in Malasana, ending your practice here, bringing your hands to prayer, closing your eyes, or if this is not comfortable for you, you can heel toe your feet together, coming back into your forward fold, and slowly rise up to standing into your mountain pose, Tadasana. And however you decide to end this practice, go ahead and bring your hands to your heart in prayer and take a moment to revisit the intention that you set at the beginning of this class. Taking this moment to really be with your breath, to be in your body, to be in this moment before you start your day. And just knowing that you can get into this mountain pose, into Tadasana at any time, at any place, and find your peace. Thank you for joining me today. I truly hope that you feel more activated and ready to start your day than when you started this practice. Namaste. Hey everyone, if you love the sequence just as much as I do, don't forget to like the video, share it, and subscribe. I will be posting a new video tomorrow morning.